Rocking with your boy, TheCzarr, all rights reserved, CommenterNation, greatest nation since United Nations. So much to say, so much to talk about. Where do I start? I don't think I'll get through the videos that I want to do today. But since allegedly people are complaining about getting exact case information, let's do the rundown. There's two different things I could talk about. Which one first? F it, let's go for what's hitting hard first. Anybody who doubted TheCzarr, just be ready to eat your words. That's all I'm going to tell you. Just be ready to eat your words. Get a plate, your fork, and whatever you were kicking, that trash you were kicking, that hate you were kicking. Now I know why the dislikes came at certain times, and I know why. Listen, and I know the claims people are making. I see it in the comments. Anyways, here's what the point is. Somebody we talked about has been in and out of questioning, not just recently. Earlier they were questioned in silence. And again, I promised I wouldn't give the name of the person, as I usually don't. But they've been in and out of questioning because they're looking shaky. Who's looking shaky, baby? Who's looking shaky? Who did I call out and they're looking shaky and they're in and out talking about what's going on? Now, here's the thing. To those of you that listened when TheCzarr told you to get far away, you're good money, actually. Because this person doesn't have someone else to throw under the bus. But they know your story's funny. Not only that, there's evidence that's potentially not lining up. And by you giving the story a certain way, it's really shaky. I'm just telling you that. So if you see this, just so you know they're on to you. They're on to you. Not only that, they're not only on to you, but it opened up a lawyer's eyes. And we'll get into that. But what was I saying? I was telling you you were shaky. I said that. I said you were shaky. Something was shaky about the way you were talking about things, how you were performing. And here's the thing. If they're telling me I am who they say I am, let me put it this way. Then that would mean April 17th isn't going to be a good day. But we know it is. It's going to be a good show. It's going to go through successfully. That's all there is to that. But who was in and out the precinct getting questioned now? I wonder why you were getting questioned. Anybody who was saying different things, eat your words. Eat your words and then let them swallow you. You didn't have critical thinking. You didn't see the plot before the plot was unveiling. So kick yourselves. Take turns kick. Matter of fact, since all of you want to hop in a group, kick each other. Because I'm telling you, I don't mention things without reason. That is a fact. If I mentioned it, there was a reason for me mentioning it. What did I say since the beginning? What did I say? Greatest nation since what? Greatest nation since what? Since what? You finish it for me. Since what? What did I say? You're playing with an enlightened, well-groomed mind in all aspects of the craft that I pursue. I do not pursue a craft if I'm not working to master it. You got me misconstrued with someone. You're comparing me. There's no comparisons at this moment that you can make to me unless you want to say MacGyver or something dope like that. Then we can compare things. But I'm telling you off the rip, the UT detective, whatever you want to say it. But when things start coming out, I don't want to hear you say nothing if you aren't rocking with the movement. And I'm going to call you out. I'm at least that cocky that I'm going to call you out like, wait, you weren't rocking with me. Don't try and fake and floss. Don't try and act like you know something now. And let me just say, I know why YouTube's playing with the Nipsey Hussle videos. I get it. You don't want me to investigate that. No, you don't want me to investigate that. I understand. I got it. Understood. But here's my thing. Who is in and out that precinct getting questioned because they found some holes in your story. I wonder who. And I wonder who was smart enough to get away from it. I only named a few that was smart. They're not going to come out and say, yeah, we're talking about this. You think the story you got from them about what's being questioned is the truth? You think that's all fact? Wait. If I'm being questioned around a murder, you think I'm going to tell you exactly what I was asked about and exactly what I said? Okay. I can see you guys are new to this. So let me help you out a bit. The key is to don't get involved in doing things like this and to focus on your career from the beginning. But because the situation arisen, now it puts you in a bad place as far as what you're saying, proving what you're saying, believing what you're saying, finding proof that what you're saying is credible, understanding your point of view, comparing it to the rest of people who are sitting in a cell. That's the problem. If I can't take your word over someone sitting in a cell who I know does not want to sit in a cell, how do you find it that it's going to be understandable when it's released? I don't get your train of thinking. Matter of fact, you're not thinking. And whoever's sitting there believing it, you're just as dumb. Because if anybody was smart, they would realize something was funny from the beginning. And that's what we're going to get into next. So I was telling you guys that someone else was shaky. Their behavior was somewhat erratic and seemed they were really trying to achieve something in a expedient pace. Expedient may not be a word, but I just created it. Ride with the language. An intelligent black man, maybe it's just added, whatever. But you know how I rock and you know what I'm talking about. You could do the research. You could figure out the odds and ends. But an affiliate is in and out of the precinct on questioning. Just because they're letting you go, you think that, they got nothing on me. If you're thinking that way, you already lost. Because see it like this. Let's think of a loan. When you're getting communication and they're asking in-depth questions, they're asking them for a reason. They probably already looked at your credit. They probably already looked at things that are important. Period. But when they're asking you about a murder, someone's already given them evidence that may prove against or for something you said. Now, if it's proven against, I'm more liable to see you in and out just to see your behavior and to see what you're doing. Because I need proof now. Versus you thinking I'm leaving because I'm in the clear. See, you're in the clear if you were telling the truth. But if you had any type of lie within that setup to cover for someone else, they know. It's at a point where experts weren't called in for nothing. And that's my thing. I told you, how you move is going to dictate it. Now your dance is going to be a little different. And I don't think you want to be in that system. Not with what they do to certain people, a certain size, a certain build, a certain gender, whatever. I don't think you want to be there that way. And I done hinted, I done told you. I told you earlier how to avoid the situation. I told you, but that's your problem. You skip the ads, you skip through TheCzarr Rights Reserve. That's what happens. You don't listen, you don't pay attention. Who gives you the hints and tips objectively and continues to make whatever type of decision that will empower someone? Very few people. But that's the problem. When you have very few people making the decisions they should make, a certain situation will arise. When you take very few precautions in the decisions you make, certain situations present themselves. Depending on how you present yourself, yeah, you are going to look a little shaky. You are going to look a little suspect. And there are going to be incidents that lead people to thinking a certain narrative that may not be. So if you are that person, remember, there's always a way out, and that's being truthful. There's always a way to understand who's shady or not. There's always a way to see brighter days and see through the things, but at this moment, telling the truth is the key metric you need to learn to do. So until you learn to do that, I'm pretty sure they're going to let you fly free. You're going to lead them to where they need to be led to. That is why I told people, separate yourself from people who did funny stuff. I don't say things. You think I'm still here saying things just to say them? No. You think I'm still here saying things just to say them. It's because I gave you the playbook and you messed up game day, Chief. But that's going to come with whatever consequence deemed, depending on your honesty. Till then, you know how I rock. You know how I rock. All rights reserved.